Yeah, we at it again. Going, we at it again. Another reaction video, people. Naruto characters, but in this time, I'm gonna be in Dragon Ball Z style. You guys see it right here? Gonna give you guys a reaction towards this, alright? So, in case you haven't noticed, if you're new to this channel, I use myself as reference and I transform them into different illustrations. I use Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator, all right? So this is not AI, but I am artificially intelligent. So 30 suggestions down below because I do a lot of different anime and different types of IP/pop culture, all right? So, without further ado, I'm going to give you guys a rating on each of them, right? From an artist perspective, give you a scale on 1 to 10 on some of these types of designs, right? So Naruto and Dragon Ball Z type of style. Let's hop into it. First one. Oh, what is happening with his eye right over here? And mind you, this is all AI, right? They made this dude super brolic. I mean, this dude is not that big. I understand Dragon Ball Z, they all yoked up taking PEDs on a daily, but he ain't that big. So, wish they would have gave him the red, or just so it could look similar to the color palette here. But overall, I'll give this one a 5 out of 10. And 30 suggestions on your scale of some of these character designs down below. Jiraiya! Holy. Jiraiya looks like his own Super Saiyan. You remember they had that fan art that people thought was real when they had like Goku Super Saiyan 5 or whatever? It kind of reminds me of that. Hey, I mean, even though it's AI, a lot of times AI is terrible with drawing hands, but for this one, this design, the hands look pretty solid. Interesting because the design looks like the AI took inspiration from like the fusion, so it looks more like a fusion design rather than just a singular. Because of the outfit, it looks like it's a fusion, right? That's my only nitpicking. If you want to go with the lore, that wouldn't make any sense because Jiraiya is a singular person. He is not a fusion character, right? But putting that aside, this looks pretty darn amazing. Like the AI, I said he or she, it's not a person. The AI definitely made this character look like it is bigger than what it really is. Jiraiya is definitely OP. I'm not putting it down, but in Dragon Ball Z style, it just made him like a god, right? In the type of design. It's hard for me to say. If it wasn't for the fusion attire, I would have gave it a very high score, but nonetheless, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. All right, let's move on. Itachi on a daily. Itachi. Now, this one here, I really like, right? This one works. You see, unlike the first design where they all brolic, this I can see in a Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball style, right? This right here, I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. It knocks it out the park. Now, my little nitpicking is I don't know what's going on with the sleeves right here. But yeah, so far this is the best looking one as far as like the transfer in between one style to another. Ino, I think that's her name. It looks great with the Dragon Ball Z style, but I don't think it's a reflection of her personality. They made her look too, maybe it's the pose here, but judging by this pose, and I haven't been watching Naruto in a long time, she seems, correct me if I'm wrong down below for those people who are big fans, all right? I don't know everything, but my guess is that she doesn't seem to be a extremely bubbly, happy-go-lucky type of character the way it's being represented here. But nonetheless, it still did a good transfer from one style to another. So I'm going to give this a solid 7 out of 10. Orochimaru. That right there looks solid. Yeah. I don't know why I got the Batar earring, but then again, doesn't mean it's a fusion, right? That right there looks like an official Dragon Ball Z villain, and the transfer is great. This is the best one so far. This is a solid 9 out of 10. Great design, AI. Great design. Sasuke. Should have got a better Sasuke image than that one. Okay. I can see that. This looks like more like a Dragon Ball Super design than Dragon Ball Z. I can see it. It looks yeah. Just of course this AI is not going to be perfect, and not all the time Sasuke has his eyes but the Sharingan, right? That's just part of the abilities. I can see it. I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10, right? 7 out of 10. All right. Hinata. Wow. That's a good interpretation. Wow. Okay, they're getting better and better. Oh, yeah, I could see that as well. Yeah, this one gets a 8 out of 10. Mandora. Let's see how they made him. Whoa. Okay, they made him look like a boss. AI got to work on the hands right here. You could barely see that, with the hands folded. I'm terrible about drawing hands too, but this right here, you could barely see it. It just needs a different contrast or some sort of a color break, so that way you can see the hands right there. In fact, it's kind of weird because you see that the glove is like Saiyan gloves being white, right? The whole thing should be white. Therefore, its fingers should be white as well. So I don't understand why is this white, but I guess, is it like a two-tone? I don't know. Nitpicking. Nonetheless, it looks like some sort of like a Super Saiyan, a different Super Saiyan transformation, because it's like a combination of 3 and 4. I don't understand why his eyes are black. He looks more like a villain, even though he's not. If it was a villain, this is a very high score like Orochimaru, but it's not. So I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. Still a great design, but it's not cohesive with the original Naruto Mendora design. Oh, I'm curious to see Rock Lee. I'm curious. Oh, what the hell? The hell is that? Oh man, I was so you let me down, AI. Nah, I don't like this Rock Lee. I get it, his eyes are very unique, but he looks old and young at the same time. And the hairstyle, they used Gohan's hairstyle when he was a kid. But yeah, he's brolic as hell. I wish he had lean muscle. This looks more like too bulky, right? Because he's Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee never, inspired. He never had like bulky muscles. It was lean. I don't like it, man. I know you guys would disagree with me, but it is what it is. I'm going to give this a solid 5 out of 10. Naruto's father. Let's see. Oh, okay. It just doesn't look too much of a Dragon Ball Z style. They made him too exaggerated, like some sort of like Hercule type of cape. You can see that AI was doing that, and this has a mixture of Hercule's cape with the fusion outfit. It just looks a little bit all over the place. AI tried his best to interpret it. I'm not a huge fan of this. It tried. I'll give this a 6 out of 10. It is slightly above average. Oh, let's see Sakura. See how this is gonna come out. That is, oh man, that's actually freaking great. Wow, yeah, that definitely is. I could see Sakura looking like that in Dragon Ball Z style. Yeah, that looks pretty darn very good interpretation. Different style. It worked very smoothly. I will give this. I know it's not accurate. Like, oh, this is purple. It's AI, right? It's not gonna fully get everything correct, but this is a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, really good. Let's see Naruto. Oh, I knew that was gonna do something like that. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Of course, since he got the spiky blonde hair, they're gonna give him a Super Saiyan form. I wish they didn't do that. It's just so easy, you know. It's just like a cop out. It's like, of course you're gonna make it Super Saiyan, blonde hair, blue eyes. I wish they would have made it more conservative, as if it's just regular form, not just looks like Super Saiyan Naruto rather than his base form. AI took the easy way out, and it has the rock particles. We're about to turn Super Saiyan 2. Made him much older. It's a hot take, but not a fan. I am not a fan. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. It is average. It is what I expected. Nothing more, nothing less. If you disagree, let me know down below. And what's your rating? Alright, so let's see this one. Gaara. Ooh, you see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You know? I like this a lot. Yeah, this is a solid. Of course it's gonna be, oh, but it's missing the, you know, his sand from the, AI is not gonna do that. It's not that it's not that intelligent. It's far from intelligent a lot of times. This looks like, let's say if one of the artists who done Dragon Ball Z is taking this sort of Elseworld into Naruto with Gaara, I can see it looking like this. So this gets a solid 8 out of 10, only because, you know, you guys will say, oh, it's missing the back piece of this part right here, the structure. So if it would have had that, it would have been a 9, but it's very high score. Very, very high score. Shikamaru. Whoa, Shikamaru, you just been Aki all of a sudden. You just been doing 1,000 push-ups a day. What the? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this because Shikamaru is not known for being jacked. I know Dragon Ball Z, people are jacked, but you got to bear in mind that certain characters don't need to be that big. If you look at the androids like 17, 18, they wasn't jacked, right? So not everybody is on some steroids. Not a fan of this character being this big. If it was slender, I would have gave it a higher rating, but nonetheless, I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. All right, let's go for Pain. Let's see how Pain is going to look. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. I expected more. I expected more. I did one where it was Pain in Disney style. I believe that one came out phenomenal. This one is cool. It looks like a good DBZ villain. Like whoever creates if they're gonna continue with different iterations of Dragon Ball Z, they should look at certain AI stuff because they don't have a lot of like really cool villains as of like recently. But Pain, I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. It's a slightly above average. Let me know what you guys think down below. All right, Tsunade. Yeah, nah, I can definitely see this. And she is known for having big memory glands, so to speak. I like this actually. This I can see this as a Dragon Ball Z interpretation. So this gets a solid 7.5. Yes, we're going into the 0.5s now. 7.5 out of 10. All right, Kakashi. Let's see, Kakashi. Oh, this was based on a thumbnail, right? Oh. Stop before it moved on. Kakashi looks. I wish it would have. I know AI is not good with all of this. If it gave it that eye, that would have been better. That's just bothering me right here. Unless his eye is like this. It's not bad. I know you're gonna say, "Oh, but didn't you complain with the other characters being jacked? But this character is jacked." I'm like, this kind of worked because he is older, and I know the other one was older too, but he's not like extremely big. He should be slender by a little bit, but it's not bothering me with the proportions of Kakashi's Dragon Ball Z style. The hair whispering, whimsical on that direction is not bad. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I'm gonna give it a 6. It's slightly above average. Slightly above average, all right? So share your thoughts, guys, down below, all right? And like I said, you know, I do a lot of different illustrations, different designs. So 30 suggestions if you guys want me to do like a Naruto and all that type of stuff. Throw that down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.